Hello, welcome back. Lovely to see you again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day to you all. Today's film is specifically about a problem solved. That's quite an important title, but let me explain why. I'm going to be talking to you about the Nexto NPS 10. Now that is a sexy title, I'm sure you'll agree. It solves a specific problem in a really simple way. And let me explain what that problem is. You have a job. You stand over here and you film gigabytes of data. And as you do that, your client is over here. Your client can no longer come near you, and you no longer are allowed a DIT to offload your data. So how do you get around that? Especially if, like me, you do not want to carry a laptop to the job for the sole purpose of just offloading your data. Surely, in today's age, there must be a more efficient solution to that issue, and there is. This is it. I came to this product, which I use, in a kind of roundabout way. I went online, as anyone does, and I looked for little products, and the Narbox is one, for instance, that would suck the data off a card and would hopefully solve that problem. Why didn't I buy that product? Well, a couple of reasons come to mind. Actually, three reasons come to mind. First of all, it's based in America. It's quite hard to get hold of, and that's number one. The second one is it's quite expensive for what it does, because I need the one with the highest data, so 1 terabyte unit. It's about $850. It's a lot of money, plus readers and accessories. Whereas this is around the $350 mark, and it allows you to buy any drive you want, and it works out considerably cheaper, which I'll come to in a second. And lastly, that product very much has loads of sort of interactivity wirelessly with your phone and apps, and I'm not looking for that. I'm doing larger amounts of data, and I want to keep it simple. I want it to do some very specific things. And I had a job last week. I shot about 500 gigabyte of data, and I needed, because I couldn't have a DIT, I needed to get that data as I went through the day offloaded to a device like this, okay? And then I also needed to daisy chain this to the client's drive that I was given at the beginning of the week, so that I could upload the data from here to the drive. Specific problems this. And then at the end of the week, in a safe way, hand that card back. So I'm keeping myself really enclosed in these COVID times. I'm only having to receive a drive at the beginning of the job. I keep that drive with me on camera. I'm able to upload through the day, not doing the whole card again and again and again, upload just the little changes as I go. And then I'm able to give the client their copy. So it's quite specific issues, all solved with this little box. It's not a complicated box. It's relatively light. It's got a rubber enclosure. I'll just boot it up for you so you can see. On the top, you can have a couple of built-in readers. This one actually is an XQD one for a Sony, but there could be a CF. You can have all sorts of different ones. You've got power. You've also got twin SDs here. So for instance, if I was just to pop one in there and do that, you can see it's just reading it as we speak, like so. And then you've got a choice. You can do fast copy or copy and verify. I'll just select copy and verify and start, yes, sharp push, and it is now copying that SD. As simple as that. So my workflow with this was that I would be shooting, and in a pause, in a break between shooting, I would take the card, put it into here. It would take the data off and verify it. I could then put the card back in the camera, okay, but the data's on here, connect it to my client's drive and another break, and it would put a copy on there. So then I've got two copies here and here, all right? And I could then keep topping up as the camera card got topped up. And then, because I had enough cards, in a sense I'd have three sets of data: camera card, NPS 10, and the client drive, which is total safety. So this is a really, really clever bit of kit that has actually solved several problems in one go, and also made me COVID-19 compliant on my set. So very happy with it, and I can't really impress upon you what good value it is. Just talking about value again for a second. So this is about $350 for the unit, and then you can have whatever drive you like. So currently I've got a 2 terabyte SSD in there, which was about $280, but equally I could have a up to 4 terabyte in there, which means, going back to the value equation compared to a NAR box, you know, for about the same money, it's 1 terabyte versus 4 terabyte for this. So really good product. It's not tremendously complicated, which suits me down to the ground, and it solves a very important problem.